I died for not working. I didn't know I would die for not working, but I ended up dying. My name is Sophia Jones. Allow me to tell my tragic life story of how the simple fact of not working caused my death. Since I was young, I never had difficulties or laziness to work. I always helped my parents with household chores and in their businesses. But things began to change after the death of my parents in a fatal accident when I was still very young. As soon as I reached adulthood, I decided to sell what little we had and start a new life in another country, away from the memories of my parents. At first, everything went very well, because as soon as I arrived in this other country, I got a reasonable job that I could sustain myself with. In this job, I managed to work for almost 8 months, but due to not adapting to the local language, I ended up being fired. The months went by, and still unemployed, I started using the little money I had saved to sustain myself while looking for a new job. But the country I moved to was facing a major economic crisis, where it was rare to find a job opening. So, in a short period of time, the money I had saved ran out. As the days and weeks went by, I saw my food supplies dwindling, so I tried to eat as little as possible to make it last for more days. The search for a new job was constant, but it seemed to be in vain, and all tactics failed. With no money and nothing to eat, I began to starve alone at home. And soon after, the electricity, water, and gas companies cut off their services to my residence. I refused to ask others for help, finding it too humiliating to have to ask for something to eat, because what I wanted was a job, to feed myself, and to have a minimum of dignity. Unfortunately, time passed and I couldn't find a new job, until one night, after going several days without eating anything, I collapsed from weakness on the floor and shortly after, died. After my body was discovered, the doctors responsible for examining my body found that I had gone more than 11 days without eating anything, only having consumed water during that period, and that my death was caused by severe malnutrition. May my death serve as a warning to those people who constantly complain about their jobs that provide you with the means to eat every day, because if you lose your job, the next person to starve and die could be you.